Hello, my many friends. Welcome to another live sale, the first live sale of 2022, a brand new year, brand new series of sales. We're excited to have you along. And tonight we've got all kinds of blue stuff. We're all feeling a little blue after the holidays. And blue is a great winter color. We're just going to blue it up tonight. Not going to blow it up. Just tonight we're going to blue it up. Just a whole lot of blue. So we're excited to have you here. Next week, just a little preview. Next week we're going to have Milk Glass Day. So lots of white glass for sale. And it's going to be Jen Eads and Dee and myself. So it'll be Milk Glass Day with the three of us. And the following week, we've got a Valentine's Day. That'll be the January 18th. So just not quite a month before Valentine's Day, we'll have our big Valentine's Day sale. Erin at the Collection Vintage will be joining me that week. Jody Renshaw and Claudia Kay. Those three will all be selling that day on my Valentine's Day sale. So I'm excited for that. And then January 25th, have another guest seller on with me that day, and there won't be a theme that day. It'll just be a fun sale. Some more Valentine's stuff for sure. How is everybody? Welcome to 2022. And by everybody, I mean all the people that aren't here, because I see that I've got a 0 up there next to the eyeball. Somebody's coming in and out, but other than that, we are still kind of just waiting for some people to join us tonight. Wonder how Kim's sale is going. I didn't have an opportunity to check in with Kim's sale tonight before I came on to our sale. So hopefully she sends some folks over here soon. Got just kind of a slow start tonight. That's all right. We got a whole lot of blue. And if we sell nothing, we'll just end the night feeling blue. So that'll be good. Carol is not here just yet. She'll be here a little later. She is running an errand, so she is not in the house. So we switched things up just a little bit. I'm facing the other direction now, so you don't see all the big mess everywhere. So that's good. And Happy New Year. So we... here at our sale, we are shipping from Washington State. I'm just south of Seattle. That's where we're located. Weather here is nice. The snow's kind of going away, so it's a little rainy and just like normal winter for us now. But that's where we're shipping from, is Washington State. And here on our channel, we honor and respect intent. So if you intend to purchase an item and you type in the wrong number or whatever, we will honor that. Hello, Vintage Uprising Texas. How are you, my friends? It's good to see you this brand new year. Hello, hello, hello. Just getting a slow start tonight, but that's okay. All right, so we've got just a whole bunch of blue stuff tonight. Just lots of blue. If there's anything that any of you early arrivers are especially interested in, put it in the chat quick, and I'll sell it to you before anybody here gets here to steal it out from under you. And that's what we'll do. So we've got some cool blue lucite, including this really awesome Scotty dog. Love that. Some fun blue art glass, including a Bluebird of Happiness, a Leo Ward. Got a really cool bluebird here. This is a wall hanging bluebird. Anyway, we've got lots of really fun blue stuff, and then lots of blue glass. Some blue glass, some more Fenton glass. Lots of stuff tonight. So you're welcome. Thanks for acknowledging that you got that card. I appreciate that. Glad it made it all the way to Texas. All the way to Texas. Okay, so we're going to just get started. This right here is one of those Avon, blue Avon small pitchers. It's almost like too big to be a creamer and too small to be a pitcher. It's too small to be like your water pitcher on your table. But it is pretty big for a creamer, and I've never seen a sugar with one of them. So anyway, I'm just calling it a small mini pitcher. I suppose you could put like, be kind of fun to put maple syrup in here for a nice brunch. At any rate, this is the Colonial blue-footed creamer. You can see it has the little Colonial building on there. I'm not sure what building that is. I should probably know. It's the Capitol. I don't know. No, it's not a Capitol. Anyway, it's some building. Some old Colonial building. This guy has no chips, no cracks. It's in good shape. It's not quite a cobalt blue. If you're not familiar with these, it's a little bit lighter than a cobalt. Some people call this a cobalt if you look it up online, but I would really hesitate to call this a cobalt. It's just a little too light for cobalt. Hello, John. Welcome. Got all the cool people in the chat tonight, so that's good. Anyway, this guy here is going to be $7. It's just $7, and it is number 79 if you want it. Number 79. So I'll just measure it for you. At the top of the tippity top, it is just a little bit more than 5 inches tall, maybe 5 1/4. So that's that. That's what it is. It's a little pitcher. So it's $7, number 79. Hello, Cher Fines. Welcome. Glad you're here. Very glad you're here. How are things in Texas, Tammy? I was in Texas end of November, I want to say, something like that, just for a quick business trip. Not enough to really enjoy myself. Okay, let's just kind of go in order tonight since Carol's not here to help me keep in track. So we're going to go in order. Jeanette Blue Grecian juice glass. That's what you got here. So it has the gold rim. The gold rim has lost a bit of its color. So if you look at it, you're not seeing gold all the way around because the gold isn't there all the way around. It's worn. You can tell that it's gold, but it is worn off some. The blue, however, is very nice. It doesn't look to me like it's been through the dishwasher, or if it has, it's only been a time or two. I did fail to take the sticker off of it. So it has a spot on the back. That's just where the sticker was. I'll use some Gooby Gone and get that right off. I apologize. Right before the sale, I realized, oh crap, that still has a sticker. So that's what this is. It's one of those Grecian glasses. When you find these in a set, they're worth a fair amount. This one obviously is a single, so it's only going to be $5. And I suppose it would matter if you are into these or not, if you have a set of them before you would want another one. But at any rate, here it is. So it's about 5 inches tall. It's a little bit larger than, I don't know how to judge the size of these glasses, but it's a little bit bigger than some of the juice glasses that are, kind of teeny. Anyway, that's what it is. A little Grecian. It's got the blue, Wedgwood blue, and white. It's not Wedgwood, but it's that Wedgwood blue. Anyway, there you go. So it is Jeanette, and it's $5, number 100. Number 100. It's been hot and then cold, hot and then cold. That's kind of how it's been here, except for never hot, just like cold and then colder, and then just sort of meh. My daughter up in Alaska, they had a great big storm over the weekend, like 100-mile-an-hour winds. You don't even hear about it because it's Alaska, but it's a big storm. A bunch of airplanes got flipped over, and people's trailers got knocked over, and just like all kinds of stuff. If that happened here in Washington, it would be big news. All right, let's do Baloo Cup. This, speaking of Marina, this we found in her yard when I was up there and we were doing some yard work, and we found it in her yard. So it's just a little blue enamel hook handled cup, good for camping. It has a couple little spots, which is sort of what you look for in these enamel cups. They tend to have some spots and they give it some age. There's a little one inside and a bigger one outside, and they're in the same spot. So it got a pretty good ding there. But there it is. It's just a little tiny camping cup, and it's a pretty blue, light blue enamel with the white speckles, and then the darker blue rim. And then it's got color loss on the handle as well. But anyway, it's cool. It's really cute. Fun to just throw things into. So anyway, this little guy is $5, number 333, 333 for the little enamel cup. And it's $5. So that's that. Hey, look at that. Mary's here. And Delbert, hello. Welcome, everybody. Now we're starting to fill the chat. I love it. Appreciate it, everybody. We're going in order tonight just because Carol's not here. So for me to stay on track, I've got to kind of go in order. All right, so we're going to do a coin set. This is a kind of cool thing. I haven't offered one of these before. So this is a proof set. Do we have any coin collectors in the chat or know of anybody who's a coin collector in this community? My dad's a coin collector. I have a few coins here and there, but this one, of course, I picked up. My dad already has this one. I already have this one. But because it's 1971, I picked up another one. So when I find things from cool years, I need to pick them up. And 1971 is, of course, the year I was born. Should have had this in last week's birthday sale. But anyway, there you go. So it's a proof set. So it's inside of its little cardboard pouch, which is the blue part, is the plastic pouch. And the plastic pouch has all 5 of the proof coins in it. So these ones are from what mint? I don't see it. S mint. I don't know enough about coins to be able to tell you what that means, but anyway, it does have just a little bit of a crack in the plastic. It's not cracked enough that it's like opened, but it does have just a little crack there. So there's the back, and there's the front. So you get the 50-cent piece, the quarter, the nickel, the dime, and the penny, as you do in almost every proof set. So there you go. It's 1971. So it's 50 years old, this proof set. And it's in its little pouch. The pouch has been taped, but there it is. And I'm offering it to you tonight for cheaper than what you're going to find it typically online. So these, every year of proof sets is worth different amounts. You collect cash, but not coins. Yeah. Do you actually collect, or do you just like to have a lot of cash around? I like both of those things. Anyway, so 1971 proof set's $10, and it's going to be number 16. So some proof sets are worth quite a bit more, and then there's some proof sets that are worth, $6 or $7. The 71 is usually right around 12 or so online. And you can sometimes find it for less. You can sometimes find it for more, but that's about what it's worth. So the 71 tonight, it is available to you for 10. That's number 16. $10, number 16. My dad collects coins. He's collected coins for as long as I can remember. So we used to always just, my mom and dad, when they shopped or whatever, they'd dump all their coins into a can. And then we would methodically go through it and look for anything over a certain age and, look for the wheat pennies. I don't know, just look for all the stuff. Dad knew all the things to look for, and we used to help him. He doesn't do that so much anymore, but he does collect silver and proof sets and really cool coins. He's got them all in at the bank in a vault thing. What do you call that? Anyway, so kind of cool. All right, so we've got this one. This one's Indiana glass. It's just a little bit dusty. Look at that. Darn it. So this here is Indiana glass. It's a light blue rectangular shaped candy dish, has the lace edge and a fancy handle. So let me just show you that. The lace edge. Oop, I left the price tag on that one too. What is wrong with me tonight? Good gravy. Good gravy. I'm a mess. Okay, so here it is, Indiana glass. It's really pretty, actually. It's a light blue. It's a different blue. Again, not a cobalt. In fact, I don't have a ton of cobalt tonight. This is very, very much lighter than a cobalt, though. But see, it's got this really pretty lacy sort of patterned bit around the edge. And it has no chips or cracks in that portion of it. And this rim here has no chips or cracks. The bottom has No chips or cracks. Maybe just the tiniest little bit of a flea bite there. But, I think it's probably just because it's pressed glass. And you know how pressed glass, it gets just a little bit sharp here and there. I feel like there was a chip on the top. Maybe that's not this piece. What did I write? No, I don't see a chip. There are a couple just little tiny flea bites on the end there. And you might even be able to see them. I mean, it's a little bit, anyway, it's on the inside. If you're just using this, you would never notice that it was there. So around the edge and stuff, I don't see anything. So it's in pretty good shape. It's got this kind of really pretty, funny, fancy pants handle. See that? Look at that. It's pretty. So anyway, here's your little candy dish, or, you can use it for whatever. It's rectangular shape, and it's fairly large, so you could put maybe something a little bit more than just candy in there. But anyway, it has its lid. It's in really pretty good shape. Tiny, tiny little flea bites on there. And there you have it. So a blue glass, Indiana glass with a fancy handle. And there it is. So how tall is it, you ask? That's a good question. Thanks for asking. It is about a little less than 8 inches tall. Sort of hard to measure. And then it's about 7.5 inches wide. So maybe 7.5, 7.5. It's kind of square once you square it all off. So that's the size of this. It's not light, but it's a fairly substantial, nice piece. So that piece there is $20, and it's number 81. So $20 for this beautiful piece of Indiana glass, and it's number 81. $20. Hello, Gina Marie. Oh, you got your mystery box. Hooray. Love it. I'm so happy. Yours is the one that we screwed up, isn't it? We forgot to put the Kewpie in. Yeah, we had to send the Kewpie separate. Anyway, glad you got it all. Awesome. Yay, 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 yay. Love it. Okay. Indiana glass. Okay, so now we're going to the other candy dish. This one's by KIG, and I'm not sure what KIG stands for. I probably should have looked at that, but this is kind of a teal blue color, and it's just a very traditional candy dish shape. So this is very much like the candy dish that my mom had growing up. It has that glass lid that you cannot open and close without mom hearing it all the way down the hall. What are you kids doing out there? Get out of the candy! So you could get usually the lid off and get the candy out, but putting the lid back on always makes a sound. There's just no way to do it silently. Hi, Teresa B. Welcome. Glad you're here. So this here is by KIG. It's Indonesian pressed glass, and it's a candy dish. It's in the teal blue color. It is a really beautiful color. I love this one. This is kind of the color of my house. In fact, I really should have this in the house, but I don't currently. But my house is very much in this teal color. So if you put this next to a piece of, like here, this is a very traditional Fenton blue. So you can see the difference. It's kind of has a green cast to it, and it's much lighter. So there you go. That helps maybe with the color on it, but it is pretty. So this guy here, let's just double check. I don't remember if this might be the one that had the little chip. Something tonight had a chip. I thought it was that last piece, but then I didn't find it. So I'm not feeling anything on this one. This one is in perfect shape, I believe. I don't see any chips. So it's got these pretty flowers. Let's see if I can show you one. Is that going to focus for me? It's got pretty flowers on there. Just pressed glass type flowers. And then kind of diamond cut there. And then the lid is the same. So it has kind of hearts with a flower. There, that focused nicely. And then these little, I don't know, what do you call those? Somebody from New Orleans can tell me what those are called. I can't remember. Anyway, so its little lid goes on there, and it's in really great shape. So this candy dish here is $10, and it's number 5. Just $10 for the candy dish, number 5. Why am I feeling... It's pressed glass, so you know how it's sometimes just a little bit sharp. And I think that's all we've got going on there. It's just a little bit pointy around the edge. So maybe just a little bit of a flea bite right there. Maybe just a couple little flea bites around the edge. Wait, hold on. There's the chip. So it does have just a little chip right here. So that's why I had it marked down to 10. See that little tiny chip there? So it took me a minute to even find it, but it is there. Little chip, just as the scallop goes around, it's just got a little chip out of it, or a little kind of ding, ding, dingy, ding, ding out of it. So that's why this guy's $10. All right, so the teal blue, $10, and it is number 5. Number 5. Did somebody say book is here? Oh, Claudia. Hello, Claudia. Boy, I'm not keeping up with the chat. Gina Marie, Book Bewitched. Hello, Deanne Campbell. Hi, glad you are here. This is great. Great, great, great. Happy New Year, you guys. Glad that you're here joining us for our first sale of the new year. I love it. Okay, we've got a blue jacket First Mate Sailor with stocking cap. That's this guy. I love this one. This is some sort of heavy stuff from the early 70s. I don't know what the stuff's called, but I mean, it's similar to chalkware, but it's much sturdier than chalkware, but it does lose its color just a little bit here and there. So anyway, so this guy, his name is First Mate. That's what it says here, First Mate. So he's a little sailor guy. So this blue jacket and his blue hat and his blonde hair. He's kind of cool looking. He looks just real cool. See him? Ooh, look at that. Hello. Hello, doll. Anyway, there he is. So, but he has just a little bit of color loss there, a couple tiny little spots in the back, just sort of like you expect from that chalkware-ish stuff. So just all around the edge, there's little tiny just spots where the color is gone from him. But considering his age, he's in really, really great shape. Most of his blue is there. His face is pretty much perfect. So he's never taken a nosedive and lost half of his nose like most of these kind of things do. So anyway, he is pretty tall. He is about, 8.5 inches tall or so, something like that, 8.5 inches. And he's that sort of heavy stuff. He's solid, right straight through. He's not chalkware, but he's some sort of stuff that's sort of similar. I don't know what it is. It's got the felt on the bottom, so he's not marked as to who made him. But there he is. He's a little sailor guy. Ooh, can you guys hear my cuckoo clock? Carol got my cuckoo clock fixed for my birthday. They're still doing a little bit more work on it. So it's not on the right time. It doesn't cuckoo the actual time that it says. And it cuckoos about 5 minutes before the hour. So it has just a little more work to be done. But anyway, there you go. Book. Hey, guy who hugs me good. Oh, I love this community. All right, so that's what this guy is. He is going to be $15. That's the story of him, and he's number 94. $15, number 94. So if you want a little sailor guy to help you decorate your sailor house, then you can have the First Mate. He's not the second mate. He is the First Mate. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones. So we found this one. I think we found this one on our Oregon coast trip. Did you guys watch my end of year wrap up video? It had some good stuff from our Oregon trip that was new footage that hadn't been shown before. Anyway, so here he is. He's lucite, and he's this beautiful kind of light tealy blue sort of. Let's see if I can shine some light in him and show you the color a little better. It looks very blue on the screen, and he is a little bit more of a teal blue in reality. Oh, that didn't change his color. Oh, see there. See the color of his whisker right there? That's the real color. That's the real color coming through. The rest of him see, when I don't shine it on him, he looks pretty blue, but he's actually sort of a teal blue. He's pretty. Anyway, he's a Scotty dog, and I looked him up, and boy, oh boy, there's not very many of these out there, and most of them have their ears all dinged up, and he does not. He's in pretty darn good shape. Super cute. I don't see any dents or dings. There's no repairs or anything like that. Let me just hold him up a little closer so you can see the detail on his cute little face. See that? Oh, he's so cute. Little Scotty dog. There he is. So he's about He's not real big. He's maybe 5 inches tall, a little bit more than 5 inches tall with his little ears poking up there. And he's just this cute mid-century lucite resin Scotty dog. He's so great. I love this. So this guy here is going to be $25, and he's number 24. So if you want a lucite Scotty, you're not going to get a chance to get one very many other times. So now's your chance. $25 for number 24. Were you camping in it? Yes, we camped in a Volkswagen van all the way up the Oregon coast. So we drove from our house, well, from Seattle, where we picked up the van. We rented it. We drove down to Florence, and then across, or down to Eugene and across to Florence. We camped there in Florence, and then worked our way up the coast. It was a great trip, really a great trip. And yeah, it's a little small for someone the size of me, but it was super fun. Definitely on our bucket list. Glad we did it. We decided we probably aren't going to buy one. So anyway, but it was super fun. It was a really, really great trip. So we got, let's see, an art glass bowl swirl base. So that's this one. I couldn't figure out exactly who made this, my friends. I have a guess about it, and I'm going to see if you have the same guess as me. That it's just a little bit different than other ones I've seen by that maker, so I'm not 100% sure. It's kind of textured on the outside. Can you see the bumpily-wumpily texture? And then it's smooth on the inside. See that? And it has the swirl pattern. But the swirls come up and they make a scalloped top. So I have definitely seen things that are similar to this. In fact, I have one right here in green. Blanco, right? Smooth on the inside, bumpily-wumpily on the outside. Very similar texture, not 100% the same, but very similar. But Blanco bowls that I've ever found are always tall like this. And this is more of a flat dish. And it has the swirl pattern. So whether it is Blanco or not, I do not know. I do not know, but that's a good guess, Gina Marie. That was my exact guess as well. So I don't know if it's Blanco, but it's very similar to Blanco. So a different shape than what I usually see. Obviously, it's shallow, like a little dish. So this is like a perfect catch-all dish. You know, if you just need a place to throw your keys and your change and whatever, it's super, super heavy duty. So it's not going to get all, you know, dinged up with your keys hitting it every day. It's that heavy duty glass, kind of like Blanco glass. It's thick and it's strong and heavy duty. It's got no chips, no cracks. Has one line in it here that's not a crack, but I'm pointing it out because it sort of looks like a crack on the screen. It's just a function of its making. It's a flaw in the making or something like that. But there it is. There's little bubbles in it and little funny lines through it and all kinds of stuff. So it's just a pretty blue, swirled glass dish. Oh, yeah. Oh, you have the green one in blue. I've sold the blue one, Gina. You might have got it from me. I don't know. I sold the Blanco bowl in blue. I've sold it in purple, actually. I love it in purple. But I have it in green. Anyway, so this one is blue. And whatever brand it is, it's a beautiful art glass dish. And it's going to be, oh, golly jeepers, I need Carol here. $12, and it's number 15. $12, number 15 for the little dish. It's smallish, so it's about, oh, I don't know, let's measure it across. Oh, this thing has centimeters on the back, always throws me off. 5¼ inches or so. It's about a little over 5 inches across. So it's a cute little bowl. It's, let's say that again, $12, number 15. $12.15 for the little blue bowl. I love it. I like Blanco. Something about Blanco, but kind of like it. I kind of like it. So now I'm starting to see tonight what it's like to run a sale without a Carol. It's hard. I don't know how people do it. And why? Why would they do it? Okay, so we're going to go to the Fenton. So I showed you this one earlier, but it's it's not marked Fenton. So I'm assuming it's Fenton just because these usually are Fenton. But anyway, it's a blue glass hobnail cracked egg base. That's what it is. Has no chips, no cracks. It's just in great shape, shiny, pretty blue. It's got its 3 little eggs on the bottom. They have no chips or cracks or dents or dings, and it's just in great shape. So it's the pretty, this is closer to cobalt. This, I think, is cobalt. So this is close to a cobalt. But anyway, it's kind of a nice Fenton blue. That's what I'm going to call it, a nice Fenton blue. So this guy here is $15 and it's number 83. So if you want a little cracked egg glass in blue, then there you go. I've never watched the movie Alien. I don't watch scary movies that give me nightmares. It kind of does look like a blowfish. Oh, gracious. We are a funny bunch. Okay. Boy, I'm cruising through. Let's see. We're going to do the napkin holder. It's some more Lucite. Lucite, friends. Hey, Carrie. What does Carrie T say? Carrie T says 83. Oh, number 83. You want number 83? You got it. You guys have to remind me because I forget to even watch. I know it's a classic, but I'm never going to watch it. I'm just going to be honest. Carrie T. You know, I don't know, Carrie T, if I have sold to you before. If not, make sure that you, send me your perfect. Thank you. Awesome. And you are taking number 83. Carrie T takes number 83. Thank you, Carrie. Okay, back to some more lucite. So this is that, you know, that resin stuff. This is in the beautiful teal blue. It says Canada on it because it's a Canadian piece and it's a napkin holder. So you can put your napkins in there and it'll hold them. That's what it'll do. It'll hold your napkins and it'll hold them all the way to Canada and back again. So it's blue. It's got pretty green leaves and it says Canada in black. Canada. So now you can't really get to Canada because the border's closed, but you can advertise for Canada on your counter every day with your napkins and be reminded of the wonderful times that you've had in Canada. So there you go. It's lucite. It's in good shape. Says Canada, has a blue flower, and what more could you want out of life? So there you have it. Perfect, right? Doesn't get any better than that. You guys, I buy this stuff all the time. I have this stuff on my sales so often because anytime I find it, I buy it because I love it. I love this kind of acrylic lucite stuff. This one says inside, handmade in Canada by the craftsmen of Wonder Mold. And a lot of these are Wonder Mold brands. I didn't realize that Wonder Mold was in Canada, but now you know. So you can find this one. If you go to your typical online retailers like eBay and Etsy, you can find the blue one. I've never found it with Canada on it, though. The blue seems to be the most expensive of all the ones out there. So there you have it. Now you know the rest of the story. So this guy here, if you'd like to take it home tonight, it's only $18 and it's number 72. $18 for the lucite. That's number 72. This one's pretty clean. Inside it could use a good scrub down, I think. But on the outside, the lucite's not all scratched up. The white is not discolored. This is a pretty nice one. I like this one a lot. So it's $18 and it's number 72. Number 72, and it can live with you. Thanks, Carrie, for sending that information. Let me just check and make sure I got it so that you know if you got it to the right place. Because I like to keep my email address nice and complicated so that things don't always get there. Hasn't come through just yet, but give it a second. It's refreshing. Okay, our next item is a squirrel. And you guys know how I feel about squirrels. So if you ask me very nicely, I'll probably give this to you cheap because I hate squirrels and I want it out of my house. It's a little art glass squirrel. It's kind of a light blue. And it's a little squirrel. That's what it is. And now I don't have anything personal or bad about squirrels. It's just that they come into my yard, they dig up my bulbs, they dig around in my pots, they ruin everything, and you just can't get them to stay away. They get onto my bird feeders and knock the bird food everywhere. Ah, they're just a hassle. And I have not grown to have peace with it. I'm still just frustrated with squirrels and I want them out of my yard. That's the story. Oh, Carol's here. Hooray. Life is saved. Carol's here. So anyway, there we go. Art glass squirrel. He's $10 and he is number 55. And if you wanted him for $8, you should say so because I'd probably give him to you because he's a squirrel and he needs to go. Could you hit that door? It's letting cold air in. It's freezing my buns off. Okay, now this one is also going to be $10, but it's actually going to be $10 because it's a duck, and I love ducks. So this one's an art glass duck. It's in that same color. It's sort of almost a lavendery blue. I don't know if that's a thing. Lavender blue. Lavender blue, dilly dilly. Anyway, it's blue, but it's kind of a, I don't know, has a funny kind of lavendery look to it. Anyway, it's a little duckling. It's got its little beak, its little tail, and it's an art glass duck. By the way, both of these are unmarked. They have their little pencil mark on the bottom or whatever that is. But they're unmarked otherwise. They're not signed or anything, so they're not, no, probably not done by Shahuli, I'm just going to guess. Anyway, so this guy is $10. He's an art glass duck, and he is number 70. Number 70 for the little duck. So Carrie, since you're new here, my wife is Carol, and she's the one who like really runs things around here behind the scenes. So you don't usually see her, but she's usually here making things work correctly and smoothly and keeping me on track and shutting me up when I go too far down a rabbit hole with a dumb story. So thank goodness she's here to save the day. Okay, we're going to do this little guy, which I showed you earlier. This is a bluebird, and it's a wall hanging, and it is so cute. I love this. Now, I'm going to guess that it was part of a set, although I've never been able to find the set to confirm that. But he's super cute by himself. So if you do like I do on this wall usually, have a nice big... like a gallery wall, you know, with a bunch of different frames and things. You just need something to break it up here and there. There you go. You could add this little bluebird, and it's so cute. Just a really great piece for spring, really. Irish girl, you'd like number 5, the candy dish number 5, and it's all yours. Thank you. Thank you so much. And welcome, Irish girl. I didn't see you pop in earlier, so I'm glad you're here. Make sure you send me your information if you haven't done that before. I can't remember. Okay, anyway, so this little ceramic bird, and it's got a hole in the back for hanging on the wall, and it has no chips or no cracks, no broken wings that have been glued back on, nothing like that. It's in perfect shape. It's just a solid blue color, and he's cute, and he hangs on the wall. Like, let's see, that. So he's dimensional when he's hanging on the wall. I don't know. It's too far away. You can't see him. Anyway, there you go. He's a little bluebird, and he's ceramic, and he's in perfect shape. He is the size of my hand. So from his beak to his tail, he's about 6 inches. The longest, widest part, about 6 inches. So that's that guy, and he is going to be $16 for number 26. 16, number 26. One of my favorite pieces tonight. Love that one so much. Number 5. Let's see. She got which can... Oh, the teal blue. So you did hear that it does have a little chip on it, right, Irish girl? It has just a little chip somewhere on it. Right there. A little chip. Little chippy-doo right there. So if you don't want it knowing that, let me know. Otherwise, we've got you down. Carrie T. Hi, Deanne. Oh my gosh, you had hip surgery this morning. Did you have hip replacement surgery or a different surgery on your hip, Carrie? Yikes, I'm sorry. Or if it was a hip replacement and it's going to be a lot better now, then I'm not sorry. Then I'm happy for you that you have a new hip. But it can be quite a recovery. My dad had both of his knees replaced, and he had them replaced at the same time. Both knees, same time. It was quite a thing, but he was up walking that day. And everybody said, oh my gosh, it's going to hurt so bad and everything. But his knees had hurt for so many years so badly. I mean, his knees were just bone on bone, and if your legs are supposed to be straight up and down, his were bent way over because they were just like there was nothing left. They just wobbled back and forth. And so when he got it done, he was like, oh, the pain is so much better than it was before. Anyway. You will take the squirrel. Oh, Gina Marie, I'm so glad somebody loves squirrels. I love animals, and I hate to hate. I hate to be a hater, but these squirrels at my house just will not leave well enough alone. So they're on my hate list. So you can have him. I'll send him to your house, and I'll only charge you $8 for him, too. Oh, Cher, I'm sorry. I hope that you get it handled. Oh, you fixed a torn ligament. Okay. Gotcha, Carrie. Well, happy recovery to you, and I hope that this is a path towards things being better in 2022. That's awesome, but just a little bit scary. Anytime you have to have surgery, it's, a little bit scary, but I'm glad that it's getting handled. Okay, where are we? We are on the, let's see, we did that and that. So now we're on the Summit Art Glass Cobalt Blue Pedestal Bowl with fish and flowers. That's this one. Oh, you guys, this one is a cool glass dish. It has no chips or cracks. I'm going to just say right out of the gate, that's freaking amazing. This thing is in perfect shape. I believe it's in perfect shape. No, nothing. No flea bites. No problems. I really think this one is all there. Now, let me first show you the cool design on it. You see the fish? Is that not cool? Look at that. It's got a great big fish on that side, and then as you turn it, there's some flowers, and then there's another great big fish up there. See that? See the fish? You can also see that it has some funny coloring around the edge, right? And it's got funny coloring down here. Well, let me just show you a little something about that coloring. Claudia K, you are going to love this, Claudia. I'm glad you're still here. Look at this piece. This is one I'm proud of. Let's turn that off. Carol, can you hit that light switch for me? Probably not. It's hard to do. This blue dish glows like the dickens. Oh, darn it. You can never see it very good on the screen. But what you're seeing is not just the light hitting this dish. It is the glow of that orange glow like on Amberina. So what is that called? Is that, I can't really think of what it's called. Anyway, it has glow all over it. So it glows that beautiful orange color. And it is a dramatic glow on this. What you're seeing is not just light on glass. That is glow that you're seeing on the screen. And along here where it's thicker on the pedestal, it is vivid orange. This is the weirdest, coolest piece. See that? Look at inside. Oh my word. It's so cool. Okay, Carol. We probably need light on the matter again. But that's what you got here. This is... Yeah, it glows like dang Chernobyl. Yes, that's exactly right. A Fenton Bell. This is not Fenton. This is Summit Art Glass. And it is a cobalt blue pedestal bowl with fish and flowers design. And it glows. And I can't think of what that is that's in it that causes it to glow. It's just escaping me. If I show you from the top, you can see that there's 3 fish in the design. There's one here. One here, cadmium, yeah, thank you, and one here. So they're, I don't know what kind of fish they are. They're kind of cool though. But it's just such a unique little bowl. I mean, you don't see many with fish, and then it's got that great cadmium glow. So it's, and just without being under glow, it just has a great weird color to it because it's clearly blue, and yet it has kind of an orange overtone to it. It's very odd and just gorgeous. So I'm going to measure it for you. It's not a real big bowl. It's about 3.5 inches tall, just right around there. And then probably about the same across, I'm going to guess. No, 4.5. So 4.5 across, 3.5 tall. So it's a smallish bowl. And it's just a beaut. It's an absolute beaut. So there you go. That's what it is. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Uranium glows green, cadmium glows orange. And then there's a third one too, but I think it's cadmium in this. I think. Okay, so there you go. This is the coolest bowl, and it is $28. It's number 31. 31, number 31 for $28 on that one. And if you want to hold off and you need to count to make sure you have enough money in your bank account, and you just go and buy it on Etsy tomorrow instead, you're going to pay more than $28 on Etsy. Just saying. Okay, we are on to a little teacup. I like this one too. This is made in Japan. Start with that, made in Japan. And it is pretty lusterware. So it's got the peach luster and then the blue luster. So it's got both. And then it's got pretty gold, kind of florally, flowery, funny design on it. On the front and again on the back. But it's beautiful blue, purpley blue luster on the top, and then the peach luster on the bottom. And then the bowl or the plate, the saucer is the same. As it looks more purple on the screen. In person, it looks much more blue. It looks very purple on the screen, and it has an overtone of purple, but it's very much more blue. That's why it's in the blue sale. So anyway, it's got the blue luster, and then it's got the peach luster with the gold flowers. Now the saucer has just 2 tiny little flea bites, but they're visible because it's white underneath. See that right there. And then there's another one right right there. They're tiny, but anyway, they're there. So there you have it. And it's that like paper thin, very thin porcelain. So that's what that is. So it's very, very dainty, thin. It's got a pretty pearlescent white inside, but it's got the blue and peach luster on the outside. Just a very nice little teacup. So this guy here is going to just be $9, and it's number 32. $9, number 32 for the lusterware teacup and saucer. I like that lusterware stuff. And I love stuff made in Japan. I don't know why, but I do. Made in Japan, love it. All right, where are we? We are on that number there. Small blue votive holder with diamonds and balls on top that has a silver-colored pedestal. That's the description on this one because I have no idea who made it. And I don't know what this pattern is or how to describe it any better than that. Let me put a candle in there, and it does still have a bit of residue from wax. Anyway, so it's a votive holder. You can stick a little votive candle in there. You could also stick tea lights down in the bottom, and then that way you can see more of the blue sparkling. But it has this really cool shape. I'm going to put it up there and see if it'll focus for you. They're kind of rounded diamonds. And then between the diamond shapes are these little like beaded raised bumps. And then all around the top is kind of hobnail looking balls around the top. See that? So it's pretty. And it's got this silver colored base. It's not silver. It's not sterling. It's just silver colored. And I don't know what it is. Probably, I don't know, some kind of metal. But a little blue votive, and there you have it. What? Check the chat. Pelanoium. I don't know that one. could be. Cobalt blue little trinket dish. Do you mean this one, Carrie? This little blue kind of Blanco-ish one? If so, it is still available, and I will add that to your list if that's the one you mean. Just confirm. No, it wasn't added. It was original. It was original. So it was on this little pedestal. So if you do kind of a grouping of little votives, which I do that, but not in this cobalt color. So that's why this one's going up for sale. I love this because it lifts it up just a little bit and you can have sort of different dimensions of little votives. I burn so many tea lights, put them in the window in my kitchen and that kind of thing. And I love the ones on a little pedestal that raises it up just a little bit so that you have some, you know, different variations. So I love this kind of thing. I just don't do cobalt. So it's for sale tonight to you. No idea who made it. No idea what this pattern is called, but it's a really, really pretty pattern. Ooh, there, it focused a little bit better. So you can see the rounded diamonds. I don't know how to describe them any better than that. And the pretty silver base, silver colored base. So there you go. It's a little bit heavy, but it's very, very cute. This guy here is going to be $9, number 13. $9, number 13. And there you go. It's this one, and it's number 15 went to Carrie T. This one is I don't know. I lost it now. Tin enamel proof set. Number 5. Okay, no. That's this one. That went to Irish Girl.
Irish Girl didn't get 81.
Irish Girl. No, Irish Girl got number 5. I'm pretty sure. Irish Girl, can you just confirm you wanted number 5, this one, right? Just make sure that's correct. We got some things sold a little bit after the fact, so now I just want to make sure I got them right.
It's the first item.
Oh, the very first. The very first item was this. You may have not been here in time for the first item. Was it that, Carrie? Or was it this? I think she wants the dish. And I don't know why I'm struggling to find it on the list, Carol.
Yes, Irish Girl. Don't give away my dish.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So I'm a mess, and that's why I need you here. So that's the long and short of it. There it is. Vintage MCM Art Glass Bowl Dish Heavy Swirl Base. Number 15, $12. That's this one, and it's coming to you, Carrie. I'm going to set it on the chair so we don't sell it again. Yep. You got the dish, Carrie. We were under control now. We're caught up. Okay, where are we? Let's do some more stuff. Let's sell some things. Okay, we did the votive holder. Now we are on a Bluebird of Happiness. Anybody feeling happy? Anybody feeling like a bluebird? Anybody feeling like a Bluebird of Happiness? Not sure why the Bluebird is a Bluebird of Happiness, because it seems like it should be blue. So it should be that Bluebird of feeling blue. And the yellow bird should be the yellow bird of happiness. But I'm going to just go with what they say, Bluebird of Happiness. This is Leo Ward. It's signed very clearly on the bottom, 1992. Whoop, there you go, Leo Ward. Leo Ward, I always thought it was Leo Ward. But when you see a signature, it's all one word, like Leo Ward. I don't know, anyway. So he's got his little beak. His beak is not chipped off. He has no chips, no cracks, no scratches, no dings, no dents, no warts. He does not have a sticker, but he has his signature. He was made in 1992. He's the regular normal size. He's not the teeny tiny one, so he's the bigger one. He's not oversized. He's just the normal size Bluebird of Happiness. He's $20. And he's number 17. So if you want a Bluebird of Happiness to go in your window and sparkle and shine and look blue and beautiful and just make blue sparkles all over your walls, all by Leo Ward, you can have that for $20. Let's see. What else should we sell? Let's sell a vase. Well, this isn't especially blue, but it is Blue Mountain pottery. So of course it comes out in a blue sale, right? So this is, I love Blue Mountain pottery. I love that kind of drip glaze that they do, and this teal color is my color. I love it. And then against the dark, it's just so pretty. But this one is just a nice, normal kind of a bud vase. So you can actually use this one, and it's also beautiful. So a lot of their stuff, you know, is figurines and all of that, which is fine. But I kind of like the practicality of a nice little bud vase. And this one's a good size. You can put, you know, like a nice rose in there with some height to it. You could put a couple, probably, you know, like 3 or 4 nice flowers in this one. It's a nice little bud vase. It's not super tall, but it's just not so narrow. So you can actually put several stems in it. That's the point. And then the bottom down here flares out enough that it holds enough water to keep your stuff going for a while. It's about 5.5 inches tall. It's got its original sticker, Blue Mountain Pottery, on the bottom. If you're not familiar with Blue Mountain Pottery, it's made in Canada. This says Ontario, which I didn't realize that. But it is a Canadian product, the Blue Mountain Pottery. Love this stuff. And it is $12, number 34. 12, number 34. It's kind of funny. It's got a little dent here. And it's clay. So it's not like an aftermarket dent. Like tin would have a dent, maybe. But in the making of this, somebody must have put their thumb there or something. It's got just a little dent. See that? Anyway, it's cool. I mean, it reminds you that it's handmade pottery. So there you go. Blue Mountain Pottery, $12, number 34. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Collingwood, Ontario. I'll have to look it up, Share Friends. I don't know just where that is. I've not been to Ontario. I've been to BC, which is just north of me. Reminder that we, it gives it character. Totally, Carrie. I love stuff like that, on especially on pottery and things. We're shipping from Seattle, friends. That's where we live. We live just south of Seattle. So we're shipping from here, and that's our plan. So let's see. Where are we? We are on blue glass ball jar with wooden spools. So look at this. Look at this. Oh, so it's a ball jar. You can see it says ball, and it is blue. You can look up the different designs of their label. Christina Taylor. Oh my gosh. Hello. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I didn't even know you were here. You're going to have the Bluebird of Happiness living at your house. That's so appropriate because you make me happy. This is the blue glass ball jar. So you can look these up, and based on the scroll work, the design of the word ball and the shape of the jar, you can tell what year these were made. So this one was made between 1922 and 1932. Between 23 and 33. Between 23 and 33. And it's the number 4 on the bottom. So some people collect this year, the 23 to 33, and then you can find all the different numbers. I can't remember. The number, I think, means where it was made, but I can't remember that for sure. But I think it goes from 1 to 12. So people collect those. Anyway, it's a beautiful jar. It's got the original zinc lid that says ball on the top, and then has the rubbery plastic inside, whatever that is, so that it kind of seals it up. So this is an older, cool jar, and then it's filled, as you can see, with wooden spools of blue colored yarn. There's a couple of empty spools in there too, just because I wanted a few more, and I ran out of blue. But it's about a half a jar filled with wooden spools of different shades of blue, maybe some black, and a few empty wooden spools in there. But there you go. So it's just kind of a really cool old vintage thing. So a vintage old blue ball jar with vintage wooden thread inside. That's what you got. And this guy here is going to cost you the low, low price of $21 for number 12. So $21, you get the jar, you get the lid, you get the spools. So there's some really cool spools in here. There's some Clarks. I see Coates and Clarks. Corticelli, I don't know that one. Silk, that's silk. That's a pretty full spool too. Barbours, linen thread, Coates and Clark again. There's some little spools, thin spools. Those are kind of cool. That one's by Richardson and Sons, silk. Anyway, just some cool things. So that whole kit and caboodle is going to come to your house for $21 with number 12. There you have it. Pretty exciting, right? Christina, I need to connect with you. We had talked about doing a sale together later this month, and I'm not sure if we confirmed or not. So I need to connect with you, friend, because I hope we're doing it, because I really want to. All right, so we've got some blue Tupperware canisters. And these have a bunch more spools of thread in them that I forgot to put. Okay, so Tupperware canister. So this one is the light blue. It's got no design on it. It's just a light blue with the Tupperware burpable top. It's nice and clean. And it's, do they say the capacity? I don't know. Made in the USA is what it says. It's 7 inches tall. So that'll tell you how much it holds. It's 7 inches tall. And then there's a dark blue one of the same size. So there's a light and a dark blue. The dark blue has the light blue flowers, and then the light blue has no flowers. And thirdly, there is another dark blue that's smaller with the flowers. So let's just hold that all up. So you got a 7-inch light blue, 7-inch dark blue, 6-inch dark blue. That's what it is. It's a odd little canister set. So this is good to, put in your pantry, to put your stuff in, just, to store it in the pantry, or somebody mentioned the good idea of using these in your trailer or in your RV. That's a really, really great idea. And you don't just have to put flour and sugar in them. In your RV, you can put, your tea bags or your hot cocoa, like so many things that you can use these for. Anyway, so you get those 3 canisters, and all 3 of those are $15 for number 95. Number 95, all 3 of those, $15. What were you saying, Carol? Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome if you're just arriving. Happy birthday, Gina Marie!
Yeah, well, she's getting shots.
Well, I'm glad you're getting your booster. I want to get my booster, and I can't get an appointment. I can't even get into the doctor for my regular annual checkup because they're just so backed up with everybody wanting to come in there with COVID. So I can't get an appointment, and yet they won't renew my meds. So dumb. Hello, Thrifting in the Holler. Welcome. Glad you're here. Okay, next up. Oh, this is a cute one. It's a little tiny Cookie Monster, and he's just a little rubber Cookie Monster finger puppet. That's what he is, I think. I mean, that's what he functions as anyway. Maybe he came on the top of some shampoo or something. I have no idea. He says made in Hong Kong, and he's shaped like a finger puppet, and he's on my finger, and he's puppeting. So that's what he is today. So if you want a little rubber Cookie Monster finger puppet, he is the low price of free. Just put Cookie Monster in the chat and I'll send him to you. And he's blue. Da-bu-dee-da-bu-dye. 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 All right, got Lovebirds on a dish. That's this one. Ooh, I love this. This is like a blue milk glass. Looks like milk glass, but it's really a slag glass. So this is, maybe you can see the swirl. It has just a tiniest, faintest, light blue and slightly darker blue swirl to it. It's very, very faintly noticeable. Maybe more so on the birds. Here, let's hold the birds up. Maybe you can see it on them. But anyway, it is considered a slag glass. So, but it's a milky glass, and it is blue, and it's just so cute. So this here is made by Heisey Vintage. Heisey, Heisey, I don't know how to say it. It's kind of heavy. It's nice, heavy duty good deal of glass. And these cute little lovebirds up there are just kissing the night away. That's what you got. So, lovebirds on dish, blue slide glass, and it's made by Heisey. This is the one that has the chip. Got it. Okay. I've been looking for the chip all night, and here it is. It's just right there. See, so it's on the underside. It has, you know, how a lid has a little extra piece around to keep it inside the dish, you know, that fits down inside the dish so that it doesn't just slide off. And that has just a little chip on it. I mean, it's a regular size chip, I guess. It's not a flea bite, it's a chip. But it's on that part. So when the lid is on, you don't see it at all. When you lift the lid off, the bowl itself is fine, filled with candies and beautiful things. So you'd have to be like tipping the lid upside down and looking at it closely to see if there's a chip to know that there's a chip. But there is a chip. So you know that. Your guests don't need to know that. But it is true. There is a little chip. So that's the bottom. It's the little nest. That's the little lovebirds. I love this dish. Isn't it so cute? It's a great one. So this guy's $25. Because of the chip, it's only $25, and it's number 42. These guys go for double that. You can find them double that online for sure. So they're not rare. They're not super common, but Gina Marie, she thought of a place for the Tupperware. See, that's why sometimes I bring things back a second week. Because somebody might want it, because they thought about it, and they thought of a place for it. Awesome. I love Tupperware. I don't know what it is about it, but I love that stuff. So I use it for camping and all of that. No problem. We've got you, Gina Marie. Late with your purchases. It's okay, Gina Marie. Better late than never. I love it. We're in no hurry around here. Okay, so we gave away the lovebirds. We gave away the Cookie Monster. Now we've got a Japan Bluebird figurine. That's this. It's so cute. I don't know what it is about this, but I think it's so cute. It's made in Japan. It says Japan down there underneath. Japan. That's what it says. Japan. And it's a little tiny bluebird. See, it's so cute. And you know how that Japan stuff, it's just like, it's kind of imperfect. So underneath here, it just has a couple little funny, weird extra pieces of crispy that are underneath there. So it's a little bit sharp underneath there, but it's not because it's chipped or anything. It's just extra pieces because those Japan pieces were not so, you know, they weren't done to be like $1 million pieces. They were fairly inexpensive when they were new. So there you go. This little guy has no color loss, I don't think, except for maybe, I don't know. See, like they colored the branch here brown, and it's like not solidly brown, but it looks like that's how it was when it was done. And then it got just like this little smear of brown in the back. Doesn't look like it's worn off. Maybe it was a little bit on the back. I don't know. Anyway, he's mostly really darn good. And he's so cute. Just a cute little guy. So he's $8. And he's number 46, little tiny Japan guy. So he's little. He's maybe, I'm going to say 3, but maybe 2. Yep, 3 inches. I was right. Look at me. 3 inches tall and cute as a button. Little bluebird. Now, to me, this is a way cuter bluebird and more happy than this one. But that's just me. I'll sell them both. I don't care. All right. Let's see. We've got an ornament. I don't know what this is. I think this is to hang in your window, but it's a little cobalt blue round circular ornament with a cap on it. It's just embossed on there. I'm sure it was stamped like when the glass was hot, they plumped it down onto a thing and then whapped it with a stamp. And so it's got this perfectly roundness, and then this perfectly catness, and then it's got up on top a little whoop-de-doo to hang it from your windowsill or your something in your window. Oh, how to get the chat on the TV. She's watching us on TV. Yikes, we're larger than life. I hope that my skin is looking nice and clear today. Oh, brother. All right, so there you go. This is just a cobalt blue cat. So if you like glass and you like cobalt blue, it is, you can't tell so much that it's see-through, but it is. It's glass that, see the light through the back? It's glass, but it's dark cobalt blue. It's pretty. So this here guy is $12, and it's number 21. $12.21 for the cobalt glass. It's in perfect shape. No chips, no cracks, no dents, no dings, no warts, no zits. 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches across. It's kind of a cute cat if you like cats. Which you guys know how I feel about cats. Although if I had cats, maybe it would get rid of some of the squirrels. But I prefer my dumb ding-dong dog that doesn't bother to ever catch the squirrel. Just chases it back up the tree. All right. Don't talk about your friend that way, Sean. Which friend? I don't know. Sorry. I love everyone. You know that. Okay, we got a little toy thing. I don't know. You got to have the right people here for this stuff. But I'm putting it on sale anyway because it's blue night and I have some blue ones. So these are Tootsie Toys. Does anybody here do the Tootsie Toy thing? Or care about Tootsie Toys? Is there any interest in Tootsie Toys? This is a set of 2. Tootsie Toys are those little metal cars. And they have a little metal... what do you call it?
Talking poorly about yourself.
Oh, about myself. The metal, Carol, what do you call that stupid thing between the wheels? The axle, yeah, little metal axles. And then I think they're plastic wheels. So that's what Tootsie Toys are. They're marked underneath as Tootsie Toys. And I used to buy these. You find them from older than, like from the 60s, but they also sold them in the 70s because I bought some in the 70s. When I used to go up and visit Grandma Baker and Grandma Young up in Bellingham, which is a 2-hour drive up there to see them. So it was, it was a thing to go see all the grandmas and grandpas. So we'd go up there, and if they had change, they would, put all their change in a little bowl there. And when we were there to visit, they'd give us a little handful of change. So I had a little, little pocket change. And on the way home from Bellingham one time, we stopped at the store and I bought a whole pack of these little Tootsie Toy cars. So they're very special to me. These are not those ones. These ones I got recently. And the color on these ones is in fantastic shape. So the ones that I have from my childhood, I played with them. I mean, I played the daylights out of them. And most of the paint is gone. And most of the ones that you find online, if you collect these and you're looking for them on eBay and that kind of thing, you'll find these, but not with this good of color. So this one has a little bit of color loss. It does, but it's in shockingly good shape for the Mercedes. This is the Mercedes. And it's 39 Mercedes, and it's the darker blue color, and it's in great shape. It's not been repainted. It does have a little bit of paint loss, just enough to be kind of perfect. And then this one is, I don't know what kind of car this is, just some sort of a little jalopy, and it's also in just fantastically good colored shape. So these would be, $8 to $12 a piece on eBay. But tonight on the Skunky Junk sale, these are $10 for the pair. Oh, I didn't watch the Hot Wheels triptych. I don't know enough about Hot Wheels to know anything. My kids had Hot Wheels. We played with Hot Wheels growing up. Anyway, Tootsie Toys. These are Tootsie Toys, not Hot Wheels. And these are $10 for number 29. Sorry, I went on a little bit long about the Tootsie Toys just because I love them. They make me think of Grandma Baker. But $10 for number 29 for those. Okay, this next one's also $10, and it is... Oh, it's this. What did I miss? Oh. Oh, funny. I just have to keep up with the chat book so that I know what you're talking about, because a little bit of time passes, and then I've totally changed my train of thought and don't know what anybody's talking about anymore. And that's when I get around to finally reading the chat. Sorry. Okay, so this is just a little art glass vase. It's short, so it's similar to like a swung vase. It has that sort of look to it, but it's just little tiny. So for a long time, when I had my bookshelf back here behind, I had a lot of swung vases up there, and this was amongst them, and it looks good because it adds a little bit of color height. I mean, some height variation, and you can put some little plastic flowers in there, so it looks really cute. So it's like a clear glass, and then encased. It's like a blue glass encased in clear glass. See that? And it is a vase, so you can stick a little flower in there, or use it for whatever, or stick some fake flowers in there, whatever you want to do. On the bottom is a sticker from where I bought it, but other than that, it's unmarked. I'm not going to show you. Sorry, I forgot to pull the sticker off. I think they're from the U.S. I'm pretty sure they're USA. Let's see. Yeah, USA. 1939 Mercedes Tootsie Toy USA. There you go. Made in the USA. Okay, so this little guy is 4 inches tall. That's how tall he is. And there's no chips or no cracks. He's in good shape. There's just a little bit of wax on this, like a candle dripped on it. And I'm having a hard time getting my finger in there to get it all off, but it just scrapes right off. Anyway, it's a pretty dark cobalt blue. So if you do a cobalt blue, this would be a nice addition to your collection. It's $10, and it's number 30. Number 30, $10 for the little tiny art glass vase. Okay, we're getting there. Blue matted Mount Rainier watercolor framed. Okay, that's this one. This one's going to be $12. So this here is representative of where we live. This is Mount Rainier. So if you've not been to Washington State before, and you haven't had an opportunity to go up and visit Mount Rainier, let me just start by encouraging you to do that. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Come in the summertime and go see Mount Rainier. There's so many other great things in Washington State. Oh, Thrifting in the Holler got number 30. Perfect. Sorry, Carrie T. You jumped in just after Thrifting in the Holler, so we'll have to send that over to Thrifting in the Holler. All right, so this, it's marked on the back by who framed it and whatnot. So it's like a professionally framed, all sealed up kind of a deal. I don't know when that was done, but it looks older. Anyway, there's what that looks like on the back. Cost $10 when it was originally done, whenever that was. Oh yeah, Rainier cherries. Those are from here. Okay, so anyway, that's what this is. It's a watercolor. I don't know that it's original, but I don't know that it's not. I can't tell for sure. It is. It doesn't seem to be signed. That's the really big bummer part of it. But anyway, it really is just really pretty. And it's nice enough that you can't tell. It might be an original. I don't know. So that's why I only marked it at $12. The picture in there is small. So the picture itself is like 2 by 4-ish. And then the whole frame on the outside is troll alert. Where's the troll? Oh, thank you. Let's see. How do I get rid of my troll? Block. Goodbye, troll. Look at that. 2 weeks in a row we've had a troll, you guys. It's so exciting. Oh, Duval. Yeah, you had a sister in Duval. I love it. So the frame itself is 6 by 8. 6 by 8. So the whole thing, it's not huge. And it'll fit right into your little gallery wall. It'll look so pretty. And your friends will say to you, where is that mountain? What is that? And you'll say, that's where my friend Sean Skunky Junk lives in Washington. That's Mount Rainier. I'm going to go visit that someday. So that there is going to be $12. And it's number... Oh, I lost it. Number one. Number one. Whoop, there it is. Number one. $12. It's so pretty. I really like that. If I get my gallery wall going here again, I'll put that up if nobody buys it. Okay. I can't remember where you live thrifting in the holler. Are you around here somewhere too? Wonder how your sister ended up in Duval. That's kind of not a huge place. So it's interesting that they would have ended up there. Okay. Now we are up to this Victorian lady. She's $7. That's what she is. She's just a little Victorian lady. And she's just a figurine. She's unmarked. And there she is, roundy round round. She's got no color loss. She's got no chips, no cracks. She's got a little bit of gold around her neck. See that there? She's got some blue. She's got some white. That's about all there is to know about her. She has some pretty flowers on the side of her right there. Wow, look at her skirt, just covered with pretty flowers. Oh, beautiful. There you go. $7, number 22. Number 22. We're going to go blue glass plate dish with pedestal pointed triangle. This. So I don't know much about this either, you guys. I couldn't find this. I don't know who made it, but it's got this little pedestal on the bottom. So it's raised up. It's cute. It's got that beautiful kind of, I don't know, true blue color, and it's shiny and just gorgeous. And then it's got these sort of pointed scallops around the edge. So scallop, and then there's scallops that come up from behind. So scallops in the front, scallops in the back. See that? Like, it's kind of dimensional. And it's, yeah, it works, but it's not the right time, and it doesn't cuckoo on the hour. It cuckoos 8 minutes before the hour. So it's very odd. Still needs some work. Anyway, so this is just a really pretty blue dish. I don't know what to tell you about it, really, because I don't know who made it. It's not chipped. It's not cracked. So it's in good shape. I can tell you that. And it's about 7 inches across. I can tell you that. Just a little more than 7 inches across. It's got no chips, no cracks. It's in great shape. And it is $14, number 51. $14.51 for that. And that's about all I can tell you about that one. Okay, now we're going to go to this one. This one is not terribly vintage, friends. I'm going to just upfront tell you this is not super old. Yeah, my cuckoo is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's a cuckoo bird, and it is cuckoo. But I love it. Once again, my grandma's had cuckoo clocks. Both Grandma Baker and Grandma Young had a cuckoo clock, and I have loved them since I was a kid. So I finally got a cuckoo clock, and Carol got it fixed for me for my birthday, and they're still in the middle of fixing it, but they gave it back to me half working because it was my birthday. So it still needs a little work. So it is for sure a cuckoo clock. So this has its lid. This is by, I'm going to take the lid off so I don't drop and break it. It's by Mod Glass by Now Designs. And it references safety for the microwave. It's freezer safe. Don't put it on the stove top. And it's made in China. So that tells you that it's not terribly old. However, it is terribly, terribly cute. And when you look these up online, they are no longer available brand new, so they carry some value, even though they're not terribly old. This is not vintage. I don't know exactly what year it was made, but it's not terribly old. It is just no longer available new, so it is in somewhat high demand. It's in great shape. The pictures and things around the edge, which are so cute, there's no color loss or anything. It doesn't look like it's been through the dishwasher. It looks brand new. And it's like a Pyrex. It looks like Pyrex. Yes, it does. It is not Pyrex. I thought it was when I first picked it up, but it's not. But it is super nice and super cute, and it's in perfect shape. So no chips, no cracks. The lid is clear. It fits right on there and is intact. Everything is perfect. Brand new ish. And it is $20, number 36. And they're quite a bit more than that online. Yeah, it's Pyrex. Yeah, kind of is. Kind of is. But they're so cute. So you just can't resist them. Okay, now we're going to go get just a couple more Golden Crown ENR. That's this. I didn't get this scrubbed like I'd hoped to. It has just a little bit of wax down in there. So this is a mid-century piece. It's that beautiful teal blue, and then it's got the gold edging on it. Do you love that? Oh, this makes me so happy. It does not make me sad. It makes me happy. Oh, Carrie got number 36. Maud Glass will come to you, Carrie. Awesome. So this has got the sticker right down in there. The sticker says Golden Crown E and R. There were lots of different colors of this. I have found the bisque white, and I have found a couple of other colors. I have never, ever found the teal blue and gold. I've carried this and just kind of hoarded it for a while because I really, really love this piece. But I figured, okay, it's blue night, so I will give it up and offer it out there to the world. It has no chips and no cracks, no breaks, no repairs that I can notice, that I can tell. And it's in great shape. It says WIEN, made in Austria underneath. That tells you even more about its making. So made in Austria. So it's a 3 candle holder candelabra. It's mid-century, and it is $25, number 73. Boy, if you have a house where this will fit in, please send me pictures of your house because I love that look. My own house does not quite look like that, but anyway, this is just a great, great piece. I just am in love with that piece. So it's $25 and it's number 73. Got one more thing, and then we can go back to some of the early stuff because a lot of people weren't here then. Look at this. It's the Blue Fox Inn. Is that so great for a blue sale? It's a Blue Fox, and it's the Blue Fox Inn. So this is a cam tray made in Huntington Beach, California. It's just like a what do you call that? The glass stuff. Fiberglass. Yeah. It's like a fiberglass tray, like the kind that you would have at an inn or a restaurant or somewhere like that. But this has the Blue Fox Inn on it. I've got 2 of these. If you want 2, I'll sell you them both. But anyway, this one is for sale for $8, and it's number 65. It's big, so it's nice. You can set it down in the center of your table with some cute little things on it, or you could really use it as a tray. So it's 18 by like 14 or so. So that's what it is. There's 2 of them, but I'm selling just one right now for $8, number 65. If you want to, let me know. Yeah, that pretend Pyrex. The pretend pirate Pyrex. All right. So if that gets us right up almost to 6 o'clock, so that's perfect. I'm going to go back through just a couple of items from the early part of the sale. If you haven't bought from us before and you bought things tonight, please do make sure you send me an email to that email right there, skunkyjunkshawn@gmail.com. It's backwards, so that's hard. And make sure you send me your YouTube name, your real name, your mailing address, and your PayPal email address, because I'm going to invoice you through PayPal, and then I will ship to you, and we'll get you things as quick as we can. Now, the cost of items tonight does not include shipping. And so, we'll weigh everything up, make sure we figure out which boxes all of your things will fit into most effectively to get them to you safely, but also without, oversizing the box too much.
Bonnie wants.
You want the Blue Fox trays and number 72.
And the napkin holder.
Oh, she's taken the number 72 as the Canada Lucite napkin holder. Bonnie's been lurking in the background tonight. Love it. Thanks, Bonnie. We'll send those to you. Thanks for being here. So, you guys, that's tonight's sale.
Oh, she wants both trays too.
Gotcha. We'll send you both. Both of those trays came from Alaska, by the way. Those trays Carol and I found when we were in Alaska, and I hauled them all the way down here from Alaska.
Without breaking them.
Without breaking them, that's right. Okay, so we will invoice you and get you going, and that's how this all works. So I'm going to go back through some of the very early items from tonight. If you want to stick around for that, feel free. If you've been here since the very beginning, then you probably want to jump over to Joni's sale. So Joni, I believe, is having a sale tonight. I know that she's been on the cusp of like, she's working on getting her house done and like so many things going on with Joni. And I did not double check, but I think she has a sale tonight on her channel, Vintagerous. If you have not checked out Joni's channel before, you guys, please do that. Joni is an absolute dear. She is terrific and wonderful, heart of gold and sweet as can be, very fun to watch. And she brings great things to her sale. I bought so many things from Joni. She sells some really, really cool stuff. So do go check out her sale after ours. And we will see you back here again next week. Next week we have Milk Glass Day. So there'll be some milk glass stuff. And Jen Eads is going to join us. Dee is going to join us. And we're going to have just a hoot next week. It's going to be a great year, you guys. Thanks so much for being part of it right out of the gate. Okay, so going back to the beginning, we have this little Avon mini pitcher. So this is the Colonial with the little house there. So this is $7 and it's number 79 if you want that. I'm just going to go just scram through these really, really quick. Jeanette Blue Green Grecian Glass. So this is Jeanette. If you use these, you might want an extra. But it's that Grecian kind of Wedgwood looking blue with white Grecian figures. It's got gold on the top. There's a bit of gold color loss. So it's $5 and it's number 100. 79 goes to Carrie. All right. We'll send it to you, Carrie. Carrie likes the blue. I love that. All right, tin enamel blue cup. This is $5 right here. This we found in Marina's yard when we were up there digging around. So this it has a, you know, the chip in it, which you kind of almost want in your enamel if you're going to use it for display. This could be used for display or used in your camping kit. But anyway, it's just a cute little hook handle. That's the kind of unique thing. It can kind of hook anywhere and then put little things in there. But that's $5 and it's number 100. No, number 333. Sorry, 333 for that one. We've got the proof set, 1971, best year ever. The proof set. So it's got the proof coins in there in the plastic. That's $10. Number 16. The blue glass candy dish. This is Indiana glass. Another candy dish in Indiana glass. This one's rectangular. Just really quite lovely. It's got kind of a lacy edge and this sort of fancy lid on there. This one has just a couple of tiniest little flea bites, but really it's in quite good shape. So this is Indiana glass. So this guy here is number 81 and it's $20. $20 for this one. Number 81. What'd you say, Carl? Oh yeah, that's another. I'll get rid of it. This is so exciting having trolls. Now Carrie has a note there, but I can't read what it says. Oh, it's arrows up. Got it. Recaps feel good. Yeah, recap. Oh, you like these? I don't always do a recap, so I didn't know if people liked them. So I'm glad you like it. Let's go quick. $15 for this. This is the first mate. He's kind of a, I call it like a chalkware, but it's really not chalk. So it's some sort of a resin, not resin. It's not resin. I don't know what it is. It's a heavy thing from the 70s. And he's marked as first mate. He's cute. He's got just tiniest bit of color loss here and there on him, but he is real cute. And he's $15 for number 94. Got the Lucite Scotty dog. This guy is a teal blue that looks much more blue on the screen. In person, he has much more of a teal tone to him. He's in really, really great shape. His ears are not dinged off. And all the ones that I found online, their ears were dinged off. He's super, super cute. Just absolutely adorable. And again, he's like a resin lucite stuff. There's his bottom underneath side.
The color of what his ears are coming out as.
Yeah. How do you know that? When I shined a light on him, see, that's more like his real color. Anyway, he's super cute. I love this. We got this when we were in Oregon. He is $25, number 24. $25 for number 24 on that. And then
The duck is the next
We sold the swirl base dish. We sold the napkin holder. We sold the squirrel. So here's the duck. Art glass duck. These little, a couple of little bubbles inside of him. He's just an art glass duck, and he's kind of a light, sort of lavendery blue color. He's got a cute beak and a cute tail, and he's $10, and he's number 70. And then we've got this one. I'm shocked. I love this one. This one's one of my favorite things. It's a blue bird that's just solid blue, and he's a wall hanger. So you just hang him right on your wall and add him to your gallery wall, and he's super, super cute. So this guy here is number 26, and he's $16. $16, number 26. We'll just do a couple more than most everybody, I think, has probably been here for this stuff. Did somebody take this bowl? Wow, really? This bowl is like one of the coolest things. If you missed this one, you missed out. It's got fish and flowers on it. So I'm holding it so that you can see the fish right there. And it is, it's not a real huge bowl, but it's a beautiful blue. But you can see it has sort of an orange overcast. That's because it has cadmium in it. And so it just, oh, there we go. It glows like the dickens. All over the place it glows. Look at that pedestal. Just glows like crazy. So much glow in this thing. So beautiful cadmium in that bowl. So that one is Summit Art Glass, and it is the blue pedestal bowl with fish and flowers, and it's $28. $28 for number 31 on that one. And just maybe let's just do a couple more. The Lusterware cup. This was $9. Made in Japan. Lusterware. Really cute. Teacup and saucer. $9 for that. If you want that one. Glows like the dickens. Who got the free Cookie Monster?
Nobody.
Oh. There's a free Cookie Monster. Somebody wants it. Somebody has a little grandkid or something. You need a little free Cookie Monster finger puppet. Number 31. Oh, Carrie. Carrie's on fire tonight. Yeah, I even have vintage sayings. That's right. Let's see. Then we have this little votive holder. This is so cute. I love this thing. It's a votive, so you can stick your little votive in there, your tea light. And it's just very nicely patterned with diamonds and dots. And it's got the silver pedestal to raise it up to give you a little bit of height. It's super cute. That one there is $9, number 13. We sold the Bluebird of Happiness. So last one. Oh, wait, you know what? I didn't put this one on the list somehow. It's on the table, but didn't make it on the list. Let's do this. Those of you that are sticking it out to the very dirty end, you get a couple of extra throw-ins. So this is a blue wall pocket. See, on the back, it has a hole so you can hang it on your wall. This little wall pocket. And it's just this really pretty kind of Cosmo-looking flower. Do you like Cosmos? I love Cosmos. So it's small. It's maybe, I don't know, 3.5. Yep, I'm right. 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches. And then it's, narrow, but it's like a little wall hanging, so you can stick little things in there. And it's unmarked. I'm not sure where it was made. I'm not sure who made it, but it's super cute. It's $12 and it's letter D. 26. Book's taking the one that I like. We got you, Book. It's a glower and a shower. Yes, it is. She got the glower shower. Carrie did. Carrie knows what she's doing here. And then there's one more. It was a penguin. Look at this. See, it's a little art glass blue penguin. So this one is also $10. I did the squirrel and I did the, what was the other one? The duck. And I forgot to do the penguin. See, he's so cute. Look at him. Let's see if I can get him in front of the thing so that you can tell. He kind of leans forward like a little old man. Like me. But he's a little penguin and he's blue. He's so cute. He's just little. And he's $10 and he's a letter M. He's just under 3 inches tall. So he's fairly little penguin guy. So any penguin lovers out there, he's got no chips or cracks. His little beak is intact, not broken. He has a little bit of swirls through him, like kind of darker blue mixed in with the lighter blue, sort of.
What's M?
If you look closely. M is the penguin.
Okay. Carrie.
$10 for the penguin. Did you get that? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't put it on the list. Did I overlook anything else?
So
That's it.
Phantom Girl, we checked with
F4 Phantom Girl.
got the number for she wants
Oh, mid-century candle holder. Oh yeah. This. Do you mean this one? I love this one. This one is number 73, and it's $25. Is this the one that you want, F4 Phantom Girl? It's the smiley one. Just make sure that's the one that you want. So we'll kind of just... Sure do. There you go. Coming to you. Okay, Phantom Girl, you're going to take it. You're going to take it and you're going to make it. I love it. Okay, so next week we'll be back with white. So blue, next week white. And it's going to be fun. So thanks, everybody. If you could just, on your way out the door, if you could just lean over and switch off the lights and then hit the like button. I appreciate that so much when we get some likes on these videos, because it just kind of helps them get spread around a little bit more, and YouTube starts to take notice a little bit, and it'll help us to spread out to more like-minded people that like what you like, which is goofy old me and our silly stuff that we sell. So thank you so much, everybody. I loved having you here tonight. And oh, the wall pocket Bluebird, right? It is not a wall pocket, it's just a wall hanger. Look, it's just a wall hanger, it's not a pocket.
It's for her baby granddaughter.
Oh, for a baby's room. That's so cute. Yes. You could hang it like up above the valance, up above the window, just sort of over on the side. Oh, it'd be so cute. Look, I love that. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
Take good care, Delbert.
More trolls coming.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to volunteer to be our weekly troll, we appreciate that very much. We love having a troll now and then. Keeps things exciting. And everybody, I hope you have just a really, really wonderful week. For us, it was a short week. We didn't have to work Monday. So love having a short week. Starting the year with a short week makes a big difference. So anyway, have a great week. We will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody. I'll meet you over on Joni's